Welcome to day 6 of our activity challenge. And today we're going to learn about inventors and entrepreneurs. And we're going to do it in the field of scientific research today. What I have created is a little setup so you can see what it's like to be one of the researchers and scientists and companies that are all trying to work on a cure for this virus that is around our lives today. But what I want you to realize is that this whole week, each day, I'm going to do a different activity that focuses on the physical world around us. And last week we talked about the living world, the plants and animals. This week it will be about the materials and the equipment and the technological tools that have been invented to help us make lives better for everyone in the world. So I hope you enjoyed that very much. So let's get started. Now you will find a worksheet in your packet today that asks you to separate tools based on the 4 types of scientific research and lives that we could have in STEM. And some of those are around you on the table. And so there's a little microscope and a tape measure, a scale, a hammer, a screwdriver, a toolbox, a computer, and all of these things are used. This is a tiny USB microscope, which magnifies a lot of times. We'll do a whole day on how to use that this week. It has to plug into a computer. So we have calculators inside computers too now, microscopes and computers that will help us. So this, what I haven't explained yet, is a lab station, like a scientist would actually use if he was going into the lab to try and uncover facts about things in our environment that might harm us. So before you go into the lab, we have to prepare, as scientists do. If you see scientists in pictures, they'll be wearing a hat to protect the materials they're working on from us and the germs that we carry. The same with our mouth. We're all using masks today. And really safe gloves. I'm ready. And this is a large pipette, which would be used in a lab like that. Now, I'm going to use a simpler one and invite you into the lab with me now. This is a simulation. And what I am going to do is test 3 different colors in 3 different clear liquids. So you can imagine what it would be like if we were trying to figure out how a vaccine might work around us and how it would react to the environment. I'll start with blue, and I'll try blue, 1 drop of blue into the alcohol. What happens when you look at that? Ooh, it kind of separates out in rings and falls gently to the bottom. That's alcohol. And then we have another color. I'm only using different colors so you can see the effect. This is oil. Oh my goodness! That drop of green oil fell right to the bottom. Let me put another one in so you can see that again. And these are all simple food colorings that you could do at home. That's why I chose this today. Then we'll put red in water. What do you think is going to happen? Have you ever used food coloring in water? Let's see. 1 drop. Ooh. And what happens there? Let's shake them a little. See what difference it makes? I'll shake this a little. That's my oil. And I'll shake the alcohol a little with the blue food coloring. So you can see that each one had a slightly different reaction. Blue reacted immediately in alcohol, slowly in alcohol. Oil wanted to stay separated in the bottom. Water with food coloring reacted immediately. So then we would record the speed of those reactions. And that's one experiment we could do. And we come out of our lab, and it's usually warm in the lab, so we're happy to get out and take off our gloves. And then we go back to the computer and we record the results that we got. We take samples, and then we could look at those samples under the USB microscope when we go back into the lab, and it magnifies 400 times rather than a regular microscope, which might magnify 100 times. So 400 over 100 is a lot better magnification. We could see maybe how those reactions occurred in a petri dish with that substance. That's just one example that scientists are doing now. So we hope you enjoyed that, and we'll give that a try. Make your own workstation and pretend you're a scientist today. Have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow.